Another recruit to break down with you. We got Jordan Smith Jr., a 6'2", 200-pound shooting guard. Plays at what is it? Paul. I'm bad with Roman numerals. The fourth.
Oh, come on, man. Paul VI.
That's not how you say it.
Yeah, I think it's the fourth.
I think it's Paul the Fourth Catholic.
Yeah.
Class of 2026, number one shooting guard in the entire class per 24/7 Sports, and he's very, very good. He's got some really explosive highlight reel stuff on tape. I enjoyed watching this tape compared to a lot of the other like even top 10 prospects that we've been seeing, and he's trending right now because Mark Pope and Alvin Brooks III were in to see Jordan Smith Jr. for an in-home visit earlier this week. And Smith's family, his dad, revealed to KSR some insights on his recruitment, specifically the fact that they're only planning to take two visits after Peach Jam. Visit number one to Kentucky, visit number two to Arkansas, and to John Calipari. That could be interesting how this shakes out. But Jordan Smith Jr., what's your thoughts on his game overall, strengths, weaknesses, all that?
So, on the topic of weaknesses, can I talk about a weakness of mine?
Yes.
Absolutely sucker for Paul VI and Team Takeover AAU guys. I can't get away from it, man. I like them. I always think they're good. I always will err on the side of them working out and being really good until they prove otherwise. A la Deshaun Harris Smith. He lied. But outside of that, I really like his game. I also don't know if this is real or not, but I pulled a little bit of a Dion. I was in the Kentucky like Reddit Spaces area just seeing what was going
What?
on.
We got to get everyone in our organization off of Kentucky Reddit, man. What is
Dog,
going on here?
I feel the same way, but once you get in there, it's a little fun. It's a little bit of fun. I just peruse in there a little bit. But to that point, there's this kind of like notion that Pope is going after all these top guys in this class. Like we already talked about Christian Collins, who we offer. He's in on Brandon McCoy and Jordan Smith. That'd be like the three-man class that would come into Kentucky and be really, really good. And I'm kind of buying into it. That being the pitch and that being really good. You have a point guard in McCoy. You have Smith at the two. Then you bring in Christian Collins to be like on your wing and then fill out the rest of the team. I think it'd be really good. Now, a lot to be played out in that case, but just speaking on Jordan Smith in general, it's kind of crazy because the first time I heard about him, people were kind of already saying he's going to go to Duke no matter what. And I'm not sure if Duke was mentioned in the visit you talked about, right? It was just Kentucky and who
No,
else?
the only visits the family wants to take after Peach Jam are Kentucky and Arkansas. Now,
I'm gonna
maybe
do a
that's because
quick
he's already been to Duke. I don't know the history there, but
possible, but I'm gonna do a quick visual test here. Jordan Smith is a more Kentucky guy than he is a Arkansas guy.
ooh, why?
So there's a more in-depth way to explain this, but I'll just kind of play it like this. Like, don't you watch some guys sometimes and you're like, oh, like that's a Cal guard.
This isn't a Cal guard to you?
I mean that endearingly.
I don't know how you mean that endearingly. How can that be taken as anything other than an insult? We all want Cal guards at all times, even Kentucky Mark Pope era.
That's true, but I don't want
What
this to
what
sound
what just
bad.
what makes him not a Cal guard? Like what is it about his game that you don't think is Calipari E? This video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. We have a special offer for you. Promo code SLEEPERS. If you're a first-time depositor, they will give you a bonus up to $1,000 that matches 50% of your first deposit, plus a free pick. And tonight's free pick is focused on none other than Steph Curry. Card, I got a question for you. How many points does Steph Curry average?
Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and say 29.
I don't have it in front of me, but that sounds about right. Certainly more than zero, I assume.
Of course.
Well, tonight's free pick, Steph Curry to score 1 point, higher than zero point 0.5 points. It's as much of a guarantee as you can possibly get. Underdog Fantasy, deposit as a first time user, put in promo code SLEEPERS. Make sure you get that deposit match bonus up to $1,000 and the Steph Curry free pick. Back to the video.
I think he's a little bit more unselfish. There's a sense of selfishness to Kentucky or to Cal guards in my mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think George Smith is a little bit more well rounded.
I guess. I guess. I think he's like, I mean, it feels like one of the biggest talking points of him, or things that pop on tape even, is his defensive stuff.
Mhm.
Like he's a very willing defender, impact guy on that end very clearly. So I feel like in that sense, maybe that's not Calipari E. Not that Cal didn't have great defensive guards at times, but like
Like,
I don't know.
like another player we talked about that I would put in this same mold. Not necessarily, I mean, a guard, wing, call what you want. Caleb Holt, right? I think Caleb Holt's one of the better two-way players in the class. Jordan Smith is probably the second best two-way player in the class.
Whoa, okay.
Because I feel like these guys' games are so well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? They do everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he feels like a very complete college ready player right now for sure. Big frame. I think the only major knock I feel like you could give him right now from what I've seen is that he is legitimately just 6'2",
Yeah.
which like if he was 6'5", I think we'd be talking about number one player in the class type thing. But
Yeah.
like, do you think he has to be like a point guard in college or even into the NBA, or can he be a 6'2" shooting guard?
I think he has to be a point guard. He does have the athleticism at 6'2", though. I will say that. Like, he's 6'2", he's strong, and he does have the athleticism. The shot is. How do you feel about the shot?
I like the shot. I think so. I feel like he's better with his shot off the dribble than he
Mm.
is from catch and shoot stuff, which can be a thing with guys, especially at the prep level sometimes. Like they're just more comfortable kind of create their own. But I like he can elevate off 1 to 2 dribbles. He has like these little pull up fadeaway stuff that seems pretty unguardable, and those look really, really smooth to me. The catch and shoot looks a little iffier, but I still trust it.
Oh, also, this is why I love. I'm not sure what recruiting website this is. We have a wingspan. We
Is
have a
it?
wingspan.
It's like +7, right?
It's 6'9".
Yeah, so you got a +7
Ooh.
wingspan. That's good.
Also, don't like to steal people's comps. Does he give you Case and Wallace vibes, or is that just a
Damn
complete?
you! I had a comp and Kaysen's half of it, and you beat me to it, and I'm pissed about it.
Oh, that
Oh,
wasn't even me. I saw someone say that, and I was like, "Whoa!" I can kind of like, first of all, visually, and then second of all, like, yeah.
I think this kid's a mix of two Calipari guards. One is Kaysen Wallace. Any guesses on who the other is? Kaysen is more the defensive side of Jordan Smith from what I've seen. I'm looking for more the offensive side of what I've seen. Watching those little off the dribble pull ups.
Oh, well, you're not gonna say what I think you're gonna say, are you?
Might be saying what you think I'm going to say. Maybe.
Not Shay.
No,
Book?
no.
Who?
Tyrese Maxey.
Hmm.
6'2", 6'3" shooting guard that kind of needs to play point guard.
I like Case and Wallace better.
I think Jordan Smith has a lot more offensively than Kaysen did. That's
I'd like
that's
to take back what I said about him not being a Cal guard.
as we talk through this, you're very into
Yeah,
this.
this is good. This
Yeah.
is good.
So okay, if he's a Calipari guard, then does he go where the Calipari guards played, or does he go where Calipari is? Because this
I
feels
would,
like it might be Arkansas versus Kentucky for Jordan Smith.
yeah, but so after the first year, obviously Pope was able to do it. I'm gonna wait to answer that till I see what players wear for the TBT tournament this summer.
That'll let you know.
That'll let me know before I answer this.
Or could we also wait to see how Darius Acuff and Malik Thomas do this year?
That's true, yeah.
Because hot take, Calipari guard is losing some of its luster at Arkansas.
Yeah, DJ Wagner's still there at college.
Did anyone even notice Boogie Flam this year?
Yeah, but just like that's last year, but 2 years ago you had Dillingham Shepherd.
Yeah, but I'm saying at Arkansas.
Oh, you're saying you got he
I'm saying
yeah.
people wanted me to think Cal would lose his luster overall at Arkansas. He hasn't. Calipari guards have lost their luster at Arkansas, though.
That's fair.
But Acuff could change that and revive it.
I feel that.
All right. Well, this will be a fun recruitment to watch. Anytime you have Calipari versus Mark Pope, you've got my full attention. Go enjoy yourself some Jordan Smith Jr. tape, folks. He's very good.